I have a serious glare right over. Mm, let's see how this is gonna pan out. Let me see. Mm, I guess that'll work. Let's see. It looks a little dark, but we'll deal with that. All right. Get this phone together. Hello, hello. Hope everybody's having a great day. I hope all those that are watching are super pumped. We have some topic today. All right, put my phone on airplane mode. What is the song for today? Today is I perfect. Oh, let's add no scrubs. It's just crazy because from me, passenger side of his best friend's ride, try to holler at me. And that's basically what I've been seeing lately. Okay, I've been seeing all types of dudes just shooting their shot, just shooting their shot. Okay, so I want you to know that if that's what you're doing, let me get my tripod. Hold on. Put this here. Hold on. Get my drink as well. Now, this is the thing. The thing about it, actually, because I really, this lighting, it's just the lighting. Just pardon me, because the lighting here is just not the best. No, because I'm just putting myself all out of the way, and I just want to get this out. So we're gonna go this way. More glare. All right. So without further ado, like that was a lot. Um, we are recording for this. This is the honest introspective show, and basically, this is the only radio station. You hear me, radio station? I guess that's coming into fruition. Don't mind me while I adjust my hair. This is the only podcast where we collectively dive into our own shit and keep it real with ourselves, right? Where we could actually, take our hair off, or what's the saying, take our hair down and be real with ourselves so that we're in the hopes of using it for personal development, right? So we're not just sitting here talking shit to talk shit. We're sitting here talking shit so that we're able to analyze what it is, the patterns that we're actually acting in, and how to correct those things. Because believe it or not, whether you realize it or not, you are operating in a pattern. And that's why change is so hard sometimes for people because they've been doing things repetitively for so long, right? So, with that out of the way, our topic today is, am I wrong? And it's an open-ended question. It's kind of like a rhetorical question. Don't mind me, I'm opening my coconut water. Um, because you're not wrong if you don't feel that you're wrong. Like I truly believe in that. Like I feel like when it comes to things that you want, your personal things. I'm not talking about right or wrong. I'm not talking about, black and white matters and stuff like that. I'm talking about how you genuinely feel, right? So if you feel like you're dating and you want a man that's, a provider, you're not wrong for saying no to the guy that does not provide, right? So that's what I mean when I say, am I wrong? As a rhetorical, crazy question, because I'm trying to figure out what it is that I'm presenting that keeps attracting these things as well, because I'm changing. I feel like I've been doing, my good shadow work and stuff like that, and I've been, more open and receptive to certain things, but maybe I'm being a little too open and receptive. So the first situation, and you tell me if I'm wrong, because a lot of times we are operating in certain modes where we don't realize what's going on. So maybe sometimes you don't realize your face is screwed up or you're coming off a certain way. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, that's why I say, am I wrong? Let me know. Okay. And as always, remember, in order to talk to me, in order to leave me a message or anything like that, you're going to go to fan page underscore t.h.i.s underscore podcast. Okay. So it's fan page underscore t.h.i.s underscore podcast. Okay. So you're going to follow that page. You're going to share it. You're going to comment. You're going to let me know what's going on. Okay. And I love you for it. All right. So don't forget me. Moving on. Now, last week, I was bombarded with offers. Offers to hang out, offers to chill, offers to do stuff. So last Wednesday, when I got the offer to go to a comedy club, I was like, all right, cool. Let's do it. The comedy club turned into a puppet show. The puppet show turned into a fiasco. Let me keep it a buck with you. Okay. So the friend asks me, we call the friend Big Pants. Big Pants goes and asks me, hey, mind you, just a little history on Big Pants. I know Big Pants since I was like 15, 16 years old. We fell out. A couple of things have happened. I've had to grow and forgive this person and all this other crap. So it wasn't an easy yes, but at the same time, it wasn't a hell no dilemma, right? Boom. So with that being said, Big Pants is like, hey, I got tickets. I want to go see this puppet that I've been following on Facebook. This is what it is. I said, okay, that's cool. You follow somebody, they finally show up in your city, your town, or whatever. You're gonna want to go see them. So he's like, I want to take you. You know what I'm saying? I've been sober for a couple of weeks now, whatever, and I want to do something sober with you. So here we go. Feel like there's a little bit of pressure already. So I hesitantly said yes. He keeps calling me throughout the rest of the week. Thursday, he tells me he got the tickets. Friday, he's telling me he bought sneakers and all this other stuff. I said, okay, he's obviously getting himself together. I'm not even planning shit until probably a couple of hours before the event, right? Because again, I'm used to being disappointed. I'm used to being, having plans being changed. Don't get it twisted. Don't feel sorry for me. I'm just saying, now I know I'm not going to be that little girl standing at the door waiting for, this outing that's never going to happen. So with that being said, um, Friday he's waiting on a check. Supposedly that's supposed to come, and that's what he's going to use to do I guess, the meals and drinks and stuff while we're out. Now, you asked me, okay, I'm not supposed to be doing nothing but looking amazing and pleasant, right? So not only does he have OCD, Well, he has ADD. Let's say that because he just would not sit still. Okay. So Saturday comes, he's calling me. He called me like 4 times before 12 o'clock, before noon. I remember, I know I called him one time to say, what time is it? Because all I saw was the tickets. I didn't see the time. Boom. He keeps calling me throughout the rest of the day. I'm like, wow. So then we agree to meet up at 6 o'clock. He's already at the train station by my house at 5. He's asking me if he should come to my house and everything. I say no. Am I wrong? No. You're not coming to stress me the fuck out. Okay? You're not gonna come here and sit in the sofa and watch me change and do all of this shit. No, it's not happening. So I leave his ass at the train station, whatever the case is, and I said I get there when I get there. Because I already know we got plenty of time. It's not far. Next thing you know, we meet up and everything, and he just looks a mess. I don't like what I see, honestly. Now, this is not my man. This is not no more than literally a friend that I've known for a long time. And when we were 15, we dated for like 3 months. Okay. This literally is a blank slate. You understand what I'm saying? It's not like whoop de doo, whatever, right? So, long story short, of course, I look great. You know what I'm saying? Like, we already know this, and stuff like that. And it was very casual. So, he hugs me and stuff like that. He's dressed in nothing but turquoise, everything head to toe. He looks like a fucking blue jay. And I'm sitting here and I'm just like, oh my God, like, what the fuck? So I've been eternally wanting to cancel this whole situation probably that Friday when he kept telling me that the check didn't come and all this other stuff. I told him to postpone it. He decided that he didn't want to. So we get to we linking up and everything. We're by the train station and everything like that. And because he's trying to compensate, he decides to pull out his benefit card. Those of you that don't know what a benefit card is the EBT card for food stamps. So he decides to compensate the lack of money he has by using the food stamps. So now he's forcing me to get snacks and stuff like this at the store. I don't want to say forcing, but he's insisting that I do it and all this other stuff. So I comply. I get a drink, and I think I just got a drink. I had already had sun chips for me. That's my snack. So now I'm sitting here even more like, here we go. Now I have food stamps too. Don't get it twisted. They come in handy and they're here for a reason. And if you qualify for them, you know you need them for a reason. So that's not the thing. The thing about it is like we're not here to do all of that. You understand what I'm saying? We're here to have a good time. We're here to, you know what I'm saying, do what it does. And you know damn well you should not be going out if you don't have no money. Everything costs, and unless you have the gift of gab and you're getting in places for free, you're getting free food and all this other stuff, stay your ass at home. So anyway, we get on the train and stuff like that. We're trying to laugh it off, trying to make the best out of it or whatever. And I feel that type of feeling lingered throughout the whole situation. Getting in the train, we're talking, and I could feel it. Eventually, we're not gonna have shit to say. We are two different people at this point. You know what I'm saying? He represents who I used to be, how I used to eat, how I used to think, and all the other nonsense, right? He's looking at somebody that he doesn't really know. He thinks that I'm still the same person that I used to be when I was 15 years old. Okay, we in the store. He's talking about, oh, you don't want to get a brownie? I said, son, I don't eat like that. He asked me for a hero at first. He said, oh, I was going to buy you a hero. I don't eat like that. I can't tell you the last time I had a real hero completely by myself. Mind you, he knows that I'm on a weight loss journey and all this other stuff. It doesn't compute to him because his mind is still using the old tape from the past. So anyway, we move on. We get on the train. We get where we're going. We get to the door, and they tell us that it doesn't start till 9. It's 8 o'clock. I'm like pissed because he's been rushing the whole time. He's been rushing the train. He's been checking the schedule and stuff like that. He's like 55 right now. You know what I'm saying? Like he's like a 65-year-old guy, man, that's traveling by himself. Like he has to constantly, like, did you print out the schedule too? So we walk around the block. I'm trying to still make the best out of it or whatever the case is. I'm still a little smacked. So it's not really affecting me yet. Okay. So we walk around the block and stuff like that. Remember, he's sober. He's not drinking. He's not smoking weed and nothing like that. He's just smoking cigarettes, which I don't smoke. So I pull out my weed and I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna just finish this right here, whatever clip that I had left, and hopefully pray for the best that the time just passes really quickly. No. We come back full circle to the location, and he goes and says, "Man, I gotta sit down. You don't want to sit down at a table?" I said, "Listen, if you sit at a table, they're gonna want to make you buy a drink. They're gonna want to make you buy food and all this other stuff, which is the whole plan for the restaurant, right? They didn't just bring this puppet over here for no reason. They knew it would generate traffic and people would come and spend money on liquor and food, which is the goal. Okay. Now, mind you, I have money on me. Okay. I can get any and everything that I want right now. That's how I'm living my life. Okay. If I wanted to swipe this visa for both of us, I could. It would have went through. It would have been fine. I'm not doing it. Now, he goes and then tells me that he has an ace bandage on his foot. I said, "What?" He goes, "Yeah, I busted my foot and everything like that, or whatever the case is. So, because I'm about to go start my job on Monday, I just wrap it up because if I go, they're gonna put me in a boot." So he stops at a stoop to take off his shoe, to unwrap his foot that looks like someone had it in a chokehold. It's blue on one side. To take off the ace bandage because it was obviously too tight or too much pressure from us just walking around the block. Am I wrong for wanting to be somewhere else? Am I wrong for real for feeling like I should have just dubbed this shit? Am I wrong for feeling like I should have never even answered the phone or I should have just let it ring? Talk to me. Then we finally make some headway, I guess. We go back to the door. We ask again. It's 8:45. It was about, yeah, it was like quarter to, I give it 8:40. He goes and says, "Fuck this. I can't stand them no longer. I'm going to go ask them." He asks them, he goes up there, he calls me, he waves me down to come meet him at the front door. We do, I'm like, oh, it must be starting or whatever, whatever. No, they just gave him a table in the back so he could sit his fat ass down because his foot hurts and he's too poor to get a pitcher of beer or anything else like that for the two of us. Mm-hmm. So we walk past all the couples at the tables, all the people that's here for the show, all the people that's here for the restaurant with their drinks and their food and everything. And we get to sit in the back by the kitchen on our phone, waiting for a puppet to come to the fucking stage. Am I wrong for not talking and shutting down? I completely shut down. Now I'm sitting here like even more embarrassed. And now two waitresses, different times, of course, come up to us and ask us, "Do we want to order?" I said, "If you ask me one more time," of course I need a beer at this point. I need some fucking Hennessy at this point. Of course I do. And he keeps on tapping my leg. "Thanks for coming. Thanks for being with me. Thanks for coming with me." I said, "You could save it." He said, "What?" I said, "You could save all that." I said, "If this puppet don't show up at 9:30, I'm out, with or without you." He said, "Word." I said, "Word is the word, bird. Don't even." Because I'm not the same person I used to be. Just sitting there and waiting for stuff to happen, waiting for it to happen to me. I am the movement. If I want to get out of this bitch, I'm out of this bitch. Okay? I don't give a fuck about a puppet. I don't give a fuck about you paying for them tickets. I don't give a fuck about nobody. Got it. So then he gets on his phone and he's doing all this other stuff. And I'm just like, nah, I'm not attracted to you. This ain't even cute, B. So finally the show starts at 9:30. So we had an hour and a half to wait with no money, no food, no drink. Got it. Boom. Next thing you know, we get into the stage and everything like that. Here go like 2, 3 comedians got to come up before this fucking puppet. Here it is, almost 10:30 on a weekend, and we live in Far Rock. How the fuck we getting home? Am I wrong for thinking about how to go home? The comedians were not that funny. Only one of them was funny. This other nigga talking about boom doom. Like, no. 55-year-old comedic talking about he was in jail for 18 years. Nigga. I'll pass. So then everything's all done. He leaves in the middle of the fucking puppet. He tells me, oh, we got to go, the buses and the trains and all that. I said, what? You mean to tell me we waited an hour and a half to not even see the full show? Okay. Boom. We leave. He doesn't know where the fuck he's going. His phone is about to die. He's sitting here trying to direct traffic, tell me where to go, and all this shit. I said, well, if we backtrack where we came from, that's the best bet. And I know for a fact we came this way. Nah, we came that way. Nah, we came this way. Sir, if you don't shut your stupid ass up, now it's getting late. Now it's kind of chilly. Now it's all this extra shit, and I want to go home. So we wound up walking all the way to the J train. We catch the J train. We get off at Broadway Junction, and everything is fine again, right? So I'm like, yes, thank God, for small favors and stuff like that. I just want to go home. I don't even want to talk to him, really. Not really. Okay. So we waiting for the A train. Next thing you know, he asked me to braid his hair. I said, first and foremost, you have Spanish hair. It's thinner or whatever the case is, and I can't grip it. I'm not going to lie to you. We tried to do this years ago. It didn't work. Oh, that's because you didn't know how to do hair and all that. Excuse me. I understand that, but I'm telling you that I'm not doing your hair, and I don't want to. Oh, da-da-da. I said, first of all, you Spanish anyway. What you want black braids for? Now he's mad because he's like, oh, how you going to sit here and say I'm not black and all this stuff? We wound up having a major argument, debate, whatever you want to call it, from Broadway Junction all the way to the house. He's getting loud. He's making a scene, and I hate that. I hate that with a passion. Make a scene and watch me shut down. Watch me shut down and have you looking like the only asshole by yourself. That's exactly what I did. I'm not talking to you anymore. I'm not giving you no more ammo. I'm not saying a goddamn word to you. Boom. Next thing you know, he gonna ask me now. He's at his stop, standing up, about to get off his stop. You want me to ride down with you or you good? If you don't take your stupid ass home and get the fuck away from me, I'll be fine. Me, myself, and my fucking thoughts. And all the money I saved on this evening. Because imagine if I had spent the money and we still had the argument or the debate, whatever you want to call it. I would have really felt like some type of way. Like you're not serious right now. Okay. So I go home, I unwind, I detox and all this other stuff. And I'm just like, bruh, what the fuck just happened? Am I wrong? What a fucking joke was that? How the fuck are you asking me for money and this is your event? Like, honestly, like it's humbling that, you still want to go with me, even though you don't have money and stuff like that. But in all reality, I would have waited. Let me know in the comments what you would have done in that situation. Would you have waited if you were him and you bought the tickets and you were waiting for another check to come? Would you, A, have continued to go along with the plan like he did? B, would you wait and postpone the tickets? Or C, would you have just been open and honest in the beginning and said, look, hey, if you have a couple dollars, let's put it together and I'll pay you back another time? What would you have preferred? What would you have done if you were him? Okay. And if you're feeling spicy, you can also let me know what you would have done or how I did in this situation. Tell me about myself. Was I too distant? Was I too standoffish? Was I closed off? What do you think was the situation that I was going through in that particular time? Because for me, I think that I went into my natural mechanism of just shutting down, and it was obvious. It was noticeable. I was very surprised that he kept a positive attitude the whole time because I know if it was me, I would have felt some type of way. Me personally, I would have postponed it. I would have never bought the tickets if I did not know I had enough money overall to do the thing that I wanted to do. And I think that's what comes into play when you're planning something. You have to think of the unexpected and you have to have a plan B. And I feel like he did not have a plan B. I feel like he was just expecting, I don't know, and the expectations were high. He's sober, he's not drinking, he's really not the life of the party like he used to be. So it's not like, chuckle, chuckle, laugh, laugh, and then now you're expecting me to do the whole thing. Like that's not gonna work. Um, yeah. Let me know, was I wrong? Because I'm tired of it. I'm tired of scrubs. I'm tired of men coming half-assed to the table and expecting you to have more than that. I'm tired of it. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what it is. Don't ask me for a Red Bull. Don't ask me for chalk. Okay, don't sit here and ask me to cough up nothing, because if I had a coughed up money for one picture for the both of us, he would have asked me to do it again, and he knows that I created this, I made it happen, I manifested it, right? He's gonna ask me to do it again, just like Jesus with the wine and turning water into wine and the loaves, into more. Yeah, he would have really wanted me to show off the magic tricks. Not doing it. Not doing it. And we're not in a relationship. No, no. You haven't been holding me down. No. I know that you don't have no money and you can never pay me back right now. No. And that's the thing. When you giving money, when you loaning money, you have to act like it's good. It's good to go. I don't want it back. I don't expect it back or whatever, because people are gonna test you. You know what I'm saying? And anybody that's asking for $10, $20, you know damn well they need more than that. So if they hard up for $10, $20, what makes you think that they're gonna give you that $10, $20 back if they just asked you for $10, $20? That makes no sense. And then they have no way of paying you back. If I know you work and you work hard, then I know that you expect the money, and I know I should be expecting you expecting that money so you can expectedly give it to me. Okay? So that's the difference. That's the collateral. You know what I'm saying? That's you putting that up to front. Like, look, I got a job. I'm good for it, but right now I'm in a tight spot, and that happens. I could understand that you just had a slice of humble pie. You admitted your wrongs and you asking for help. So in all reality, I can't do nothing but commend you for that. You know what I'm saying? And I respect it, and I probably would help you. But you sitting here with a whole job, or you sitting here bragging about a job that you have, and then you asking me for money, a single parent of two, you gotta be smoking that gas. Okay? And that's just on period. You know what I'm saying? So I know where I stand in terms of my boundaries and my non-negotiables, because that's a non-negotiable. If I was entertaining him as a boyfriend or something like that, oh, that would have been the last time he saw me. But because I know it's a friend, I know that he got some shit going on, I went along with it. But I found that to be very disappointing. Period. And then you have the nerve to want to put your arm around me while we walk in and stuff. No. You're not even putting your best foot forward. This is a half-ass attempt to try to show me something that you're not even able to show me. That's the crazy part. You going all out to show me that you can't do the shit that you said you could do. Where they do that at? Anyway, let me know if I'm wrong. If How do you feel about men asking you for money? Mm. How do you feel about a man not telling you about his personal financial situation? Like and share and subscribe, comment below, and let me know, what do you think? Eh, you know, um, because at this point, I know what I want and I don't want, and the shit that I don't want is crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. So, without further ado, I'm gonna let y'all go and enjoy the rest of your day. But that was my Saturday. That was my Saturday. Okay. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like I said, I hope you have an amazing, blessed day and stay loved. All right. And I love you for listening. Thank you.